Hey guys, I'm Rob Lopicola, transformation specialist and sex addiction recovery life coach. And I am nearly 12 years free from sex addiction. I am also 12 years clean from methamphetamine addiction as well as alcoholism. 12, 13, 14 years ago, it was horrific. I never believed I could live a life of sexual sobriety. And if you're here, you're likely battling with sex addiction, and you too may not believe you can have a life free from sex addiction. Well, my YouTube channel here is dedicated to helping you, the sex addict, find sexual sobriety. So I offer my experience, strength, and hope, all the strategies that I learned, practiced, and mastered for me to finally live a life of sexual sobriety. On my channel, I offer it to you. So if this is you and you want to see more videos, I have well over 70 videos on my channel now, and I will be posting one every week. Every Tuesday, I get a video out there for you. So subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I release a new video, which once again, I do every Tuesday. These videos are dedicated to help you, the struggling, in pain, shameful feeling sex addict, break free, shatter the glass of the prison you're in, and experience a life where you are a happy, successful, thriving individual, no longer wrapped in the horrific grip of sex addiction. So, how do we do that? Well, if you take a look at the videos on my YouTube channel, I have so many videos with many strategies that I've practiced and mastered, and I'm helping you not only learn them, but know how to apply them, because application is key. Your knowledge is irrelevant. It's what you do with it that's important. You know what you need to do in your life for your life to be joyful and peaceful and serene. But in addiction, you just don't know how to apply it. You don't know how to put to action what you need to do to have a life of sexual sobriety. And if you're like me, like I used to be, and like most sex addicts, you struggle with shame and guilt and self-loathing and self-hatred, inferiority, walking around wearing masks, pretending to be someone you're not. Deep down inside, you are so ashamed of the porn you watch or the actions that you live with that no one knows about, all the secrets that you carry. That's a heavy burden that you have carrying over your shoulder. What I want to do is help you alleviate that. So this is a mini workshop, and I have something for you today that I believe is going to help you begin your journey of sexual sobriety. I'm offering you today worksheets. Yes, don't look at it like work though, look at it as reprieve, because when you break sex addiction out of your life, it's reprieve. It gives you peace. So take a look at some of the strategies that you have to start practicing, learning, and mastering as reprieve to your sex addiction. So what I'm offering you, and I'll have the link below, are worksheets that's going to help you learn about your sex addiction. You're going to really come to understand how sex addiction is affecting your life. Yes, I'm going to have the link below, but I want to show you, well, I copied it and I put it in my folder here. Sex addiction recovery, there are 4 columns that I'm going to want you to fill out. And if you fill them out, you're going to learn all about your sex addiction. So I know this is a hard way of looking at it, so let me show you with a graphic of what it looks like. What I want you to do is go on my website. You're going to have the link below. You're going to download this worksheet. What you're going to have is 4 columns that you're going to fill out. And I want you to spend time, quiet time with yourself, dedicated to learning about your sex addiction. The first column is writing about your addiction pattern. You're going to take a look at your personal pattern of sex addiction. And an example I have in the worksheet is your pattern of sex addiction may be watching pornography at night or masturbating every time you're stressed. That might be your pattern. And that's only 2 examples. I have a whole column here where you can write down all of the patterns in your sex addiction. Really want you to get to understand your pattern. Secondly, your addictive behaviors. I want you to understand what sexual behaviors you are addicted to. Now, as a sex addict, you're not necessarily addicted to sex, but you are addicted to certain sexual behaviors. And 2 examples I have here on the worksheet is you may be addicted to cyber sex, as I was. You may be addicted to public restrooms where men meet secretly and privately for sexual activity. So you may be addicted to those behaviors, and of course there's many, many more, and you're going to list all of them. I really want you to understand your addictive sexual behaviors. The third column are your triggers. All the things that trigger you to act out sexually. Once again, the two examples I give, some people in your phone list. Yes, some people in your phone list may trigger you. Also, going on the computer late at night. Yes, that could be a trigger. So you want to know what your triggers are, because eventually as you progress in recovery, you want to stay away from the triggers. Or if you know that you're getting triggered, you're aware of it now because you've written it down. You know what your triggers are. So when you get triggered, you're aware of it. Rather than react and go right to acting out, now you're aware of the trigger and you can calm your spirit. You can relax your mind. You don't have to be so reactive to your first thought because of a trigger. But I do want you to be responsible for what you do with that thought. Now the fourth column are all of the daily goals. These are what I call the high achiever behaviors. Okay? Two examples I have here. Leave one problem a day in your God box. Yes, you could write a problem that you're having, a challenge. Write it down, crinkle it up, throw it in a God box. Just have a box available. I don't have one here, but I have a box available. I have a box. It's in there. It's on top. That way, I surrender it to God, and that's what I want you to do. So one of the daily goals that I want you to do is leave one problem a day in the God box. Surrender it to the universe. You're powerless over it anyway. Surrender it to the universe. And lastly, the other example, spend 15 minutes a day playing fetch with my dog. You can go for a walk on the beach, go hiking, go to the gym, whatever it is. These are the high achiever behaviors. Those are the behaviors in sex addiction recovery you're going to focus on. Don't focus on what you're running from. Focus on what you're running to. I'll have the link below. I want you to download this. I want you to get to work. And in my coming videos in the next few weeks, we're going to talk more about this. And I'm going to have a huge masterclass coming up pretty soon. So stick around my YouTube channel and my website, which I'll have the link below to my website, so you will be available and you will sign in for an amazing masterclass. Again, if you like this and you can relate, please subscribe to my channel. Throw me a comment. I love to hear from you. I will respond. I love talking to other people that are looking to change and transform their lives. I am so happy you spent your afternoon with me today, or evening, or night, and I hope that this gave you some encouragement, some building up for you to recover from your sex addiction. I'm Rob Lopicola, Life Transformation Specialist. I'm really happy that you're here again. I'll see you next Tuesday. Take care.